going, everyone? It's Liam Cattleson here with more My Hero Academia as we're continuing with My Villain Academia. Especially with how these last few episodes have been. It's been more so focused on the, I guess, final arc for this season, which is centralized around the villains, and Tamura especially. But yeah, for these next couple of weeks, I'll be doing them 2 by 2 to cap things off for Season 5. So this week, it'll be episodes 22 and 23. Next week, it'll be episodes 24 and the final episode for Season 5, and then we're going to shift to Season 6. So, yeah, like I said, though, we've been focused on the villains, and, of course, their beef with the Meta Liberation Army, of course. So, yeah, it was very, very tense last time around, as we got right into the thick of it with the battle between the League of Villains and the Meta Liberation Army. Of course, Tamura has, did have a plan up in mind with Gigantomachia, of course, who, as Tamura found out, not exactly the easiest, character to pick off. So, but again, he might be able to kill 2 birds with 1 stone in this case. In terms of the Meta Liberation Army, of course, their numbers are massive, as well as the fact that he can wear down Gigantomachia. So, yeah. But I really loved the last episode, and I'm excited to get into these 2 episodes. So, with that said, let's get into episode number 22. Season 5 for My Hero Academia. Let's go.
That's why he controls a slew of Bubaigawaras. Thanks to my company's microtransceivers and the comm system he created, he can control them with exquisite precision.
Jeez, that's mental, like especially an army of duplicates.
Its weight in gold. Wrap me in her handkerchief. That's me. No, it's not. Right? I'd never do that. So who is it?
And he's having
the real me? Am I a copy? Have I been lying to myself this whole time? I'm gonna tear myself in 2. Am I the original? Is this really
he's having a breakdown.
Who am I?
Oh my god, no. Wow. Twice is just having a breakdown, and then we just cut to, whoa, it's alright. Jeez.
I just got off the phone, and guess what? They said they're going to rethink working with us in the future.
Oh.
Is this how you repay me for giving you a job and a roof to sleep under?
I mean, he didn't mean to.
Never show you
luck.
Yeah.
I wanted somebody around. Someone
who could understand you.
It was fun. You know what a person who's circling the drain really wants? An easy life.
And that's it.
That's how I won this.
There are plenty of people in this world who think the same way as you.
But they have not experienced his agony, what he's gone through.
F&G, punch it.
F and G. So they are just A, B, C, Ds.
Myself, but I kept falling and failing until I met them, until I met her. Toga! I swear I'll save you!
Oh my god, the way that he's applying that pressure there. Oh my god, twice.
The way you owe you the extent of my quirk.
Oh wow! I loved that, like, focus.
It lets me make 2 things out of 1 thing.
On twice, oh my god.
And what I make with my ability.
Oh, damn it!
Shit! Holy shit!
Sadman's Parade!
Sadman's Parade, holy shit.
Do your worst, I'll protect my comrades.
At the very least, you can even out the numbers on the battlefield. Quality over quantity.
Especially that boost for twice. Oh yeah, that is true. But I'm not doubting twice either. Pick me!
What? Your trauma!
Love and courage even me out.
I don't get it, but it sounds like you're on a hero's journey, even though you're a villain.
What? Is it weird for a villain to save his friends? Not at all. Of course I won't let.
Oh. See, the sad thing is, though, Twice could be a hero.
And hurry over.
Oh no, bees! Oh wow.
Where's all this coming from? There's more society. In other words, increasing your meta ability will be essential.
Yeah, the bigger you can punch, higher you can climb.
That's a pretty depressing worldview. This hardly seems fair. But if you die here, All for One will be so sad.
Makia.
Shit. Wakey, wakey. Yeah, let's go. Oh, this should be fun. Yeah, this is about to be turning ugly.
Unexpected. You're an army now.
Yeah,
Since I can do
knees.
this, I can help the team out, right, boss?
This is all what he's wanted.
Think you have enough clones to clear a path to the tower for me?
Show the world that everyone is a hero, and that at the same time, nobody is.
We can all do what we like.
Hanabata. Damn it. Every time he talks, the soldiers out here get more fired up.
Oh, he's a great motivator.
She died, we are not dead. That should make you feel better about this fight.
What is wrong with you? And who are these guys?
The weirdo there is the Liberation Army boss.
Hey, are you able to clone yourself now?
Oh, right. I guess I didn't catch you up on the situation with my psyche. I got over my trauma.
Wait,
Yeah,
are
there
you
you go.
clone too?
There you
What
go.
are you understand what the term hostage means? Did you see what he did?
Don't ask me.
Yeah, he just literally took his head
More
off.
copies. Garen is dead.
Oh,
He's not a full member
damn.
of this
Stalemate
group, so I
there.
don't really want to kill him, but I will.
And that's going to play on his heart.
Organization. Such excessive emotion is unnecessary. Your little league just can't compete.
Oh my god, no.
Sounds like you have a noble dream.
Oh, still alive, are you?
Yeah, never doubt Shigaraki.
A noble pleaded with society on behalf of her beloved offspring. After all, he couldn't be blamed for how he was born.
Holy shit.
Make this a world where my child can live freely.
He came up with the term quirks.
Sorry, I heard you didn't have any formal education.
Oh, so she was the one that,
Heroes and
okay,
educators
established
became
them.
more popular, the government started.
His mother.
It was an inconvenient truth for society. Do you understand why Destro was wanted for so many crimes? He sought true freedom through revolution.
He just
And
wanted to
now
be free.
I will accomplish Destro's dream. His blood is in my
Jeez.
veins. I am his descendant.
The window with that first blast. A good vantage point. My eyes met his down below. He's here.
Oh.
I'd touch it if I were him.
Holy damn, that was a smart play. Because that's it, though. He wanted the boss. He wanted the big boss, and, wow. Damn. I mean, it was also very, very, like, investing, learning a bit more about, I guess, Redestro's grandmother, should I say. And, you know, she coined the term quirks and all of that, and, yeah. It did, like, from his description alone and all of that, there is that semblance on, you know, with her desires and her dreams, etc. This seems like pissing on her grave with how you're suppressing quirks, etc., and all that jazz, so, yeah. But, yeah. It was really, really great for, like, you know, Shigaraki to just bring down that tower, and now, yeah. It's gonna be very, very interesting to see what does happen. Because, you know, Redestro's not one of he messed with the, like, massive hand and all of that, so, yeah. But, yeah, I really loved that story with Twice in the beginning. Because it was just... Yeah. It was just really, really sad and all of that. So yeah, that was a really, really clever move in terms of, like, hey, you might need a cushion because the real me is here. So it gave that's it though. It gave him a good vantage point to know where the progress was in terms of the real Shimura, and boom. So, yeah. And I just really loved that though, that Twice was able to create the doubles of the league. And not just that though, but to be there for his friends. Like I said, it was a really powerful episode. Because, it's been no secret that the relationship between Toga and Twice has been very something delicate, really. And seeing Toga in danger is just gonna is just gonna do a number on him. So, yeah. So it was just really important. I felt like it was really important to delve into a bit of backstory in terms, because I know we've gotten a bit about Twice in the past, but we're getting into really the sad circumstances of his character in terms of one incident to an important person that he didn't even choose to commit, and all of that left him hung out to dry, really. Not just that though, but his parents passing away when he was young, and yeah, there are all of these sad circumstances that spiral Twice into sadly becoming the villain that he is today. But interestingly enough, with the fact that he has such dedication and such care for his friends, you could easily see him becoming a hero, really. So. But that's it though. He was all alone, and that is that loneliness that really contributed to Jean snapping, because of the fact that he wanted someone who he was all alone anyways. And it is a very it's just very sad, because sometimes I do want to try and pep myself up if I'm feeling a bit down in the dumps, etc. And it's interesting because sometimes there is that saying, "You are your own worst enemy, your own worst critic," etc. But also there can be those occasions where you can really pick yourself up. Like, you can also be your own best friend, etc. And in this episode, it applies twice, really, because, funnily enough, because of the fact that he was so lonely and so, and just so desperate to have someone who was there for him. And the best person for that role was himself, duplicate himself, and, yeah. But obviously, they, of course, decided to turn, and that really broke him. So, because we saw, moments where Jean's clones would, kill themselves. So, and that would end. And again, there's a term in terms of, you are your worst enemy, because of the fact that really broke him, because. It made him hate him. It made him very hateful of himself in a sense. So, yeah. But I also really loved the fact that he was able to overcome his own trauma and all of, with Toga, her life was on the line, and she was in a very desperate situation, and like I said, it's been no secret in terms of Toga and in terms of the dynamic between Toga and Twice. So this is really going to push him, and push him it did, because he was able to surpass his limit. He overcame that trauma and decided, you know what, I'm going to look out for my friends. So, and it is just even insane that even Redestro was thinking about the fact that, well, you could, if you really wanted to, you could take over the country. So, yeah. And like I said, though, I mean, it is a really sad circumstance, because I feel like Twice could be a hero, but life really just decided to beat the shit out of him, and it is a heartbreaking, toll for Twice, but he still has that, like, very, very, like, for me, Twice isn't a bad person. Yeah, he's a villain, but he's not a bad person, if that makes sense. And he's just been very unfortunate. I mean, the way he was pulling out all his punches to save his friends. And, you know, villains can view other villains as disposable, etc. Not Twice, though. Not Twice. Especially with the fact that there is that irony that he himself does become disposable, obviously. But that's not, you know, to any of Twice's own decisions and all of that, because obviously with the way his quirk works and all of that, yeah. But sometimes villains will see other villains as disposable. Not Twice, though. Twice doesn't see the League, and they I mean, if anything, they did give him that chance to flourish. Given his sad story, given his sad circumstances, he owes the League so much. And so he's going to look out for them. Like, if Toga was on the verge of dying, if, you know, Shigaraki's like looking worn and all of that, Twice is going to come in clutch. So Twice really shone, and he even gained the respect of his peers, of course, which is understandable, because it's like, holy shit. I mean, not only did you, you know, really pull out, you know, like, we've never seen you do this shit before, but, you know, props on you for overcoming that trauma as well, because, I mean, it's not an easy thing to bypass, especially when you've, you know, when you've got Twice there as well, and boom. So, you know, that story was just really, really, like, just delving into Twice's story was just great. So, as well as, you know, going into Redestro talking about, the fact that I guess you've got the grandmother of Redestro, like you've got that story to, you know, and how with Redestro you had him very, very bitter about the fact that, like I said, essentially they were pissing on her graves, is the interpretation that I'm getting in terms of, you know, how he's talking about, you know, the government, you know, tried to use what she wanted as a, like, they wanted to try and utilize that, but be able to still suppress things and all of that. So, and it really, really skews the definition of freedom. And so, we are going to actually establish what we're actually going to show these bastards what the word freedom means. So, yeah, but yeah, a really solid episode. So, let's go on to, I guess, the final episode of today. This is episode number 23. 2 episodes left to go after this. Hoi! Excited to see how it all plays out, though. So, with that said, let's go. Oh, hang on. There we go.
I've got this covered. I said me. You go find your bloodsuckers. She'll want.
Okay, let's not argue.
Right? I can still make more. I'll measure her. It's no time to argue.
Yeah.
My friend is about to die.
To those who threaten us.
Go team!
Hanabata. MLA codename Trumpet. Meta ability Insight. Special electromagnetic waves in his voice boost the morale of anyone who follows him, amping up their physical and mental abilities.
Yeah. Gives them... He really puts the term of adrenaline in my soul. Something Cody Rhodes could never do, apparently.
I want to see the future this guy envisions. I still do. If I didn't
Because, of
jump
course,
on
that
the league
Stain
bandwagon,
situation.
I'd be a nobody. That's why I'm devoted to him. Got a problem with that? Huh? No, of course.
Gives me purpose.
You
Ooh.
guys are the sick. I'm asking about how you feel.
Oh, shit!
You really want to know?
Oh boy! Oh no!
I'm curious, of course.
I'm lucky for Shigaraki here, to be fair.
Bottles up my anger. It's a disaster for my hairline, I'm afraid.
Duh! Wow!
Killed a lot of my warriors. You're just a hollow man. One who indulges in destruction without creating anything to justify
Yeah,
it.
you just want to destroy. Oh.
Hana's hands.
These
Hana.
are your mother's hands. Your grandmother's.
Hana, my big sister.
Yeah, I had a feeling.
Just won't let Dad see us, okay? I think he's in a pretty good mood right now. I told him that I want to be a bride one day. Let's go play.
Oh.
That always happened. When I purged, they were born of the same emotion.
Oh. Yeah, don't. Oh shit, his hands. Yeah, be careful who you challenge.
Activate without man. He's in the midst of an awakening. So fast.
Yeah. He's wanting to prove to the world that he is the next one to worry.
Cat-like grace. 80% liberation. No more games. Press output.
Oh boy.
Time to end this party.
I'm gonna use you as a punch bag, my friend. Damn! Holy shit!
What's the matter, skeptic?
Please, sir, you have to be on your guard. He's heading your way. They had a secret weapon we weren't expecting. He's a walking mountain.
Oh, is he gonna squash Skeptic, please? Let's fucking go. Let's go.
The details are rising to the surface.
It's gonna push him further, though.
Yesterday. What world will
The
I
more he
build?
knows, the more fucked you get.
Honestly, you were right. The only thing I want is to destroy.
Oh, fuck.
Only one put in place by my father. No talk
damn.
about heroes.
Oh, shit, he was anti-hero.
It's already time for dinner. And his allergies and the scratching are getting worse.
He knows what the rules are. He can come
Jesus, what
back
a
inside
dick.
when he apologizes.
Mikun and Tomo were both being left out at school. So I told them we should all play together and make up our own game, and they said yes. We played heroes, you know, saving people and stuff. And eventually,
So weird imagining
Tenko
Tenko
should be
as
only,
a
because that
hero.
was nice.
She's a hero.
Wow, but why are you showing this to me?
Because Dad gets mad when you play pretend. But I'm with you. I'll
Hana.
make sure you on as your biggest...
Kids are sneaky.
Who said that? That he had a secret to show me. I didn't know.
Oh, you snitch!
Kotaro, don't!
Wow,
That's
Hana!
not your grandmother. She abandoned in order to save strangers they don't even know. Heroes hurt those who love
Oh
them.
my god, what a dickhead. What a
This
What a
was the
twat.
house my father built.
Sorry I wasn't a better mother to you. Honestly, I am. You might
Oh,
end
man,
up
that-
hating me. But know this.
Yeah, not just
No
you.
matter what happens in the future, I love you, my son.
That's it. And obviously with her end against it, all for one.
My whole family. I hate them.
Oh no! Oh my god! Oh! This is gonna bring out the worst reactions.
No! I can't talk! So itchy! Hana, you came to apologize, right? Protect me next time!
Shit!
Why did they tell me not to cry instead of helping?
I can't take this anymore.
The resentment piled up, little by little.
And it just became so frustrating as time goes on.
Ended to kill. An absurd sense of pleasure pressure shot through my entire body. Somewhere in my heart, this was what I'd always wanted. I didn't itch anymore.
Holy shit. Holy shit. That... That was insane. Holy shit, what an episode. Yeah, what an episode. Wow. And there's tragedy that, like with Twice's story in the last episode, there's tragedy there, of course. But boy. Yeah, that was just, yeah. I guess we can add that episode on, because there's a site out there called Does the Dog Die? I get, yeah. It gives you spoilers, but those who, you know, just obviously, you know, have a bit of a, yeah, if they don't want to see any dog die and all of that, that's the site to go to. This episode will surely fit that, because I was like, we don't need to see this, we don't, and yeah. Oh, I can't believe it though that like, see, I was wondering, is the dad going to be the first kid? But I guess it makes sense in terms of the narrative, in terms of how Tenko was so scared, was so breaking it about what was happening, right? And, you know, everyone was reacting in fear. Yeah, I mean, this episode was just absolutely, holy shit. That was a episode. Bloody hell. That might be, you know, I don't know. Because it's so weird, like, envisioning the idea of Tenko Shimura as, you know, entertaining the idea that there is a potential for him to be a hero. Obviously, he was a kid and, you know, completely different to Tamura Shigaraki, who we see today. But yeah. And of course, everything was going to go to shit when Tenko, yeah, I was just really, really worried. And like, you just saw him hold it, then I'm just not I'm just not ready for it. I am just not ready for it. And then you just saw the light go out of the dog's eyes, and it just broke my heart. It's a good job my dog is asleep, because I just could not. He's in the other room, probably for the best. Just yeah. He didn't have much sleep last night, so bless his heart, but yeah, that was dark. I was not ready for that one. I mean, My Hero Academia does delve into some very, like, I mean, obviously, it's no Attack on Titan or anything like that in terms of, like, how dark it can be. But that was fucked. That was one of my... I mean, easily out of this arc, my favourite episode. I mean, we've got 2 episodes left to go, and I'm excited to see how that does play out, of course. But the amount of chaos that went down, like, from Mon... I think that was the dog's name, Mon. From that moment, everything just turned into, like... I was going through different kinds of emotions. There was sad, there was shock. Because even though you knew things were going to go to shit, it's just how everything just gone down, and it's the birth of the villain path, really. Like from that moment, where he intended to kill his dad, it was just frightening. But also, yeah, it was. Oddly enough, it was something that I could agree with. In terms of him having, like, obviously with everyone else reacting, there was a sign of worry. Of course, he has, again, he's different to who he is today, so all of that, like, memory of his family, it just fuels him further because as time goes on, why did they not help? Why did they not intervene, etc. But in that moment when he was just 5 years old, he's scared, he's breaking it, he doesn't know what to do, and he has no support whatsoever, and everyone's just reacting in fear. They're looking at him as if he's a villain. And then, yeah, with his dad, the abuse he put him through, yeah, was just, yeah. Yeah. And I think with his dad as well, he was about to understand where he went wrong especially because he was anti-hero, especially with Nana Shimura. We've seen what happened with Nana Shimura. So, but yeah, I mean, to be fair, we saw what happened, and because of what happened to Nana Shimura and her fight against All For One, that really created an impact because he left. Should I say she left? Kutaro, I think that was his name on the thingy-mabob. He was like what, 6, same age as Tenko, and Nana Shimura had to leave, and she never came back, and that really fucked his mind, his mentality about his perception on heroes. So, I mean, he even had a bit of hurt in regards to, how he acted, and then he, saw the picture of Nana Shimura, and I think he was on his way to make him, and then obviously shit hit the fan. Obviously, he was not alone. He was all alone, whilst everyone else was, yeah. So, obviously, I don't condone the abuse, and yeah. But you can really see the impact of how Nana Shimura and, ultimately how she died, that left a stain in his perception of heroes. And sadly, it impacted Tenko to the point where it made him the villain of this whole thing. So it's just, it's tragic. It is really, really tragic. So, yeah, but at the same time as well, I can't really blame Shigaraki, like, in that moment. Obviously, he had no understanding, but also he was being put through hell, and as time goes on, he's just questioning to himself, why did they not help? I was going through so much abuse, and yeah. But that's why I'm saying it's tragic, though, because it created this whole, with what Nana Shimura did, with her going after All For One, it created a massive ripple to where we are at right now. So, yeah. And it all, and it's just a really, really tragic tale. And not just that, though, but the loneliness, again, like twice, the loneliness that Tamura went through. Because of the fact that he was wanting to be a hero. He was just another kid that was wanting to be a hero, playing hero, whilst his quirk had not manifested yet. And we have seen, because he was, the same age as Deku? When obviously he was watching All Might on the TV, you know, rocking back and forth, and wanting to be a hero and being told that he can't be. He's quirkless and all of that. And we've seen how Mama Midoriya was, so like, yeah. There are complete differences in terms of how she approached and how, yeah. And he couldn't even exploit any intrigue about being a hero because of the ramifications of what happened to, like, Nana Shimura. So it's really sad. It's heartbreaking, and yeah. And in the end, he was all alone. And that really opens the door for All For One to take him in, so he can never be alone again. And it's just really, really, yeah. Oh man, but it was just insane. Yeah. I mean, they could have gone the case of, All For One decided to manipulate Shigaraki's mindset and, make them think that they have abandoned Shigaraki and he'd kill them all. No, this is more heartbreaking. This is more tragic. So, because he was just a kid and he was all alone and, yeah. But it was just a really, really fantastic episode. Like I said, this is definitely one of my favorites, if not probably my favorite this season. Definitely my favorite of my villain arc at the minute. Because we've still got 2 episodes left to go, but I mean, this is just on another level. So, yeah. But it's just a tragedy. I mean, a lot of the stories in the league are just tragic. Like I said, we've just come off the like a tragic situation where, twice he was just doing his, like, he had one little accident, and that's the thing though, like, one little thing. And I think that really makes a very compelling storyline where one little thing can really create this ripple, this butterfly effect. Because twice didn't even, he didn't wake up one day and be like, you know what, let's be a villain. But certain tragedies just pushed him down that slope where he was inevitably embraced by the League of Villains. And it's the same here. There's a tragic element to Tomura's story, where what happened created a massive ripple, and it's just heartbreaking. It's just sad. So, yeah. But man, it was just, yeah. Obviously, this doesn't make you think, you know what Shigaraki's doing, yeah, he's still a monster at the end of the day with what he's doing, and obviously he's got his path. I just want to watch the world burn, essentially. But seeing how everything came about, you can really feel so bad with how things started, and yeah, obviously you can't condone what he's done. But you can really sympathize with how things started, and that obviously pushed him further. The situations on him snapping. Yeah. But yeah, this was just really, really well done. Very dark. Very, very dark. That's all I've got to say, because, I mean, it's just mind-blowing, that episode. It's tragic, it's... So... But yeah, I guess I will see you guys next time. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. We've got 2 more episodes left to go. You know what? I'm kind of glad that this was the cutoff point, because I would still be processing that this episode, should I say. Because, yeah, holy shit. But yeah, I will see you guys next time. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. You can check my videos on the right if you want to check out more of my content. You can also subscribe to my media feeds and channel if you want to. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. Hope you guys take care. And I will see you guys next time. Toodles!